Okay.
Hi.
Just for fun, if you go to gallery view, you can just check and see if anyone got value from just that exploration. I'm sure many people do. Yeah, just to see. It's pretty, yeah, it plays in most of us. Just seeing that when you see you're not alone in it. It's just we're all in that exploration. And thanks for bringing it. Easy.
Hi. Yeah, the question came up when you talked with Alexandra. How is the connection to this time, this so-called Schumann frequency, the solar storms? Um, is it in March intensive, more intensive? Or how's your view on this topic? Yeah, resting is the answer for everything. But that,
In one way, there's not even a question.
huh? Sorry.
In one way, there's not even a question, so it's not even an answer. It's just a recognition.
Mm. Also, I recognize this biological um, electromagnetic field in this body or this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, no problem.
And I had this question last Sunday with this, let's say, personal thought and this collective thought and this connection. And when I'm with you in this moment, I say I feel there's no limitation, no separation. But in this moment, I somehow read something about Trump or this war outside. I feel this electromagnetic biological field goes in the cage. Yeah.
Mm. Mm. You know, at least how it seems to me, it's almost impossible to get any information that we can really rely on. it's just basically it's all spin, and the spin is to try and get your nervous system activated in some way and manipulated. So it's a good, in a way, a good uh, training to have a sense of humor with everything you read and see. At least then you're laughing, and that's like it gives a different chemicals in your body. If it's taken seriously, of course, it's going to freak you out. You know, we live in such a different time where we have information 24/7 so much, and it's crazy. Everyone has an opinion and they act like they know what's going on, but I don't think Trump knows what's going on. I don't think anybody knows what's going on. You know, we read about that it seems to me it's all designed to get us emotionally involved, taking the position in some way or another. I don't know how other people see it, but to me, that's how I see it. It doesn't seem to, that's the opposite of what I'm interested in. I'm really interested in just resting. I'm kind of aware of what's going on, and I kind of play within it with what seems right to me, but who knows? I don't know. You can see what suits you. You know, everybody will have a different take on it. Find their way with being alive at this time on the planet. It's crazy.
Thank you.
Christopher.
Hi, Isaac.
Hey, Christopher. Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, what Alexandra says about this pressure underneath. In my case, at the moment, I feel it more like a restlessness all
yeah,
the time.
yeah.
I would love to rest more, but the tension is always jumping, and yeah, and there is the idea it has to be different also.
Yeah. Yeah. So, when we look at restlessness, ultimately there's just a sense of not being at ease. Yeah.
Mm. When I
Mm,
watch my father, he's always doing something with his feet, with his hands. He's never, yeah.
mm, The moment even a little bit of enjoyment starts to happen, what happens to that not being at ease and the restlessness?
All is well. All
It
is well.
is,
All is well.
mm,
It's amazing with someone else, especially with you or Michael, especially, but with everyone, when someone is sitting with, then the system
mm,
immediately, yeah.
mm,
The
mm,
focus could stay better here. I don't know how to say that. It's easier.
mm, mm,
Yeah. Even when we are here sitting, we're sitting here, you are there, they all are there, and I tried it, but yeah, it's immediately different in the one-to-one
mm,
connection.
mm,
Yeah, no, thank you again and again.
mm. So I found dates for the next celebration, which will be from the 1st of April till the 7th, I believe. And the information will be on my website soon. And an email will get sent out. But it's in progress, but at least you have those dates now. the timing, remember, will stay the same. Um, I think in Europe, but we're figuring it out because there's two time changes, one in Europe and one that happens here. So we'll factor that all in and send out an email or something. First till the 7th of April. Jakub,
Hello, can you hear me?
hi. Yes, I do. Hey,
I just would like to sit for a little.
it was pleasure. Anything you'd like to speak, you're welcome. I mean,
Mm, no.
okay. How's it
Hello,
to
hello, beloved.
you?
Can I ask something, please?
Yeah.
Mind is tricking me. Um, I think I experienced that last time when I sit with you and today as well. It is looking for a particular experience,
Hmm.
a very specific taste. And when it's coming differently, it's just going here and there, talking by itself.
So there's awareness of that idea that it's a,
Yes.
is awareness and experience.
No,
It's not, it's beyond you.
no.
in one way, you could say most of us have been running after experience our whole life, trying to have this experience and avoiding that experience. And somehow then it becomes interesting what's beyond experience or what's aware of experience. And it's much different orientation.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Hey, Elsa, yeah, you.
Couldn't quite hear.
No worries.
I asked.
Mm.
Mm. It's a time of a lot of disturbance. Some personal, some not personal, some. That war is really getting me.
Let's just slow it down for a second. Is it the war or the ideas around the war?
I guess the images that I've seen.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's images and then ideas around the images. And
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
the difficulty is, again, for me, I could say, with AI, we don't know which images are even real anymore. You know, it's just like
It- Say that last thing again, please.
okay, with AI now, and
Yeah.
with the way the media uses images, we don't know which is real, which is current. I mean, it's so crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's like, yes, you know, it's like, there's a war going on, and there's wars going on the planet. A lot we don't even hear about if it's not in the media's interest to report on it.
Yeah.
There's a, you know, it's really, we're living on this planet, and somehow our interest has become about being peace here and bringing that into the collective, into the field.
Yeah. Mm.
And if possible, just to stay with that interest, because
And I think it's getting me because there's a lot of personal overwhelm at the moment. And then, it's like,
yeah,
then it sees everything that's overwhelming, Lord, that can be seen as overwhelming. Just at the moment, there's just overwhelm.
yeah. And so that's okay. So there's overwhelm, and then let's just see if we can, for there to be overwhelm in this moment. We all know it. We've all experienced it many, 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 many times.
Mm.
And you're just looking fresh. For there to be overwhelm, what has to happen? There has to, there's like a certain formula in the way you could say for. If there's no pressure on ourselves or no.
The first answer that came was like certain thoughts.
Yes,
But
yes,
it's
yeah,
but without the thoughts in the night, like in the night when I'm asleep
yeah,
and wake up and the nervous system is in this
yeah,
uproar and
yeah.
thoughts haven't started happening yet. So it's deeper than thoughts. It's like the nervous system is just
Mm. You know, my sense is as we get quieter and quieter, the history of man womankind is, if you look at it, it's terrible. I mean, my God, it's just slavery. It's just, you know, it's just like, so we carry all that. And my sense is that, you know, at some point that stuff has to kind of come to consciousness.
yeah.
And so you wake up with that going on in your system. And
Yeah.
I'm sure almost everybody that's in this meeting tonight has experienced it. So, okay. The system is activated. Cool. Didn't ask for it. It came by itself. Yeah.
Carried by itself.
What does it mean about me?
Yeah.
And then whatever, like, you know, we've been exploring the nervous system and what helps to calm it. And
I have to
using
get out of bed in the morning. Like when that happens,
yeah,
trying to go back to sleep or staying in bed, it just
doesn't work. Doesn't work.
so I just have to start moving and moving gently, moving consciously. Like, you know, that's the best way to kind of come back here. And yeah. Yeah. And then come the thoughts. There's so much to be done. Oh shit. No, that's the downfall. The other downfall is like, oh bugger. Like recharging, like yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure to see you.
Ah, Louise.
Hi, Isaac.
Hey, Louise. Wenn die Restaurant ist, Hause Triebe.
I just feel very empty, but in a vibrant sort of a way.
Yeah, yeah. And how, how difficult is it to rest like this? It's like,
I feel the mind trying to get purchase, but there's nothing there to hold on to. Thank you, Isaac. So beautiful to see you.
thank you. Yes.
Hello, Isaac.
Hello, Esther. Ah, hang on. Oops. Okay. Yeah, there he is. She jumped on the screen. Hi, guys.
Hey Isaac, good to see you. Oh, wow. A small question I still had. Maybe you could answer it. I've been feeling a lot of stuckness at the side of my head over here. And I'm not sure if it's just it could be my posture, but it feels to be more at a energetic level. So I was hoping maybe you could sense what's going on over there, or if there's something I could do about it, or something that should even be done, or now actually I don't feel it anymore. Usually, yeah, there's a lot of also over here and here, just a lot of dense energy, and I'm not sure, yeah, if it's something that should be looked into.
You know, if it's not here, I wouldn't play with it. You know, just somehow in this moment, you're here, you're present. It's simple.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Ah, good. Hey, you.
Yeah, it's like to see you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
can you?
I hear you. Yes.
I feel my heart beating. So might, you know, um, say something or be silent. But it's so close by. You are so near that I almost could feel I could touch you, and it's so, so, so sweet. And it's like a miracle because, like the other day, we spoke then a few words then, and the rest of the day, it's like it's going so very smoothly, and so there's something washed away or some things getting lighter, and 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 still there is some critical, there's some in the night I lie awake and there's some restlessness or there's some little carrot still searching, searching for, awareness. You can't feel it, can't sense it, but it must be, it must be felt or it must be known when it's there. And it's here, but then where? Where then? And so I get a bit. Sometimes I'm getting a bit cynical because always going back to who's aware of this, then, and because it seems that I'm still making an effort somehow, or I'm just playing the fool. I'm tricking myself because deep down I know better, but I'm playing with searching still. Or, but I have all the, that there's when I go to a bookshop, I end up with the books from, whatever, yoga, I Ching, Bhagavad Gita, or whatever, that's corner. And it's not necessary anymore, but I still search a little bit.
All of it is fine. I mean, it's like when you see someone expressing this love affair in however they express it, and it resonates with something in you. How beautiful. It's like, to me, it seems like this, people that, like Tibetans, for example, when they are interested in this love affair, they'll do retreats for 3 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days, 24/7, just sitting there by themselves, exploring. Most of us don't have that kind of resolve or whatever, we're looking for instant coffee, instant enlightenment, whatever. And we have all these ideas around it and all that. But it's like in most of us, there are patterns playing unconsciously, automatically, that we're not doing. And it's really, we sit here 3 times a week for an hour and a half. And just in my view, very lucky to have space to just be, not have to be any special way, whatever. And of course, as it gets quieter, we're going to notice different undercurrents of different old information playing. It's
Yes,
okay.
that's maybe,
It's part of it. It's part of it.
yeah, that's maybe that could be the case that that on the edge of the bucket when the bucket is when then you can see things and you have to be quiet then. But if you mention now the Tibetans who sit there for 3 years and do exploration, as you say, I think of, because that's also one thing that I don't really get very clearly yet. You have to do some effort, like 3 years sitting in meditation in a cave somewhere, or
Yeah. So
I, de-
it's like to become a master musician. You end up playing and playing. You could call it practicing. You could call it effort. But for the people that love music, it's a lot of fun. They're busy, they play, they sing, it's just like, and I guess some people then make it into an effort or something like that. And it is in a certain way, you could call it an effort. But for me, it feels more like a love affair. I could say it like that.
yes,
So, we can, so in their tradition, they found that like sitting like that, and a lot of them do more than one, 3 or 4, 5 of them. Three,
yeah.
they spend their life sitting someplace, not laying down even. And you could say it's an effort, but I would say in them, it's like it's the most important thing. It's a priority. It's just so we can see it as an effort, or we can see it as a love affair. In some ways, it is an effort when an old pattern is pulling us in a certain direction, and we say, "No, I'm not going with that." We could call that an effort.
Yes, that's sort of you have when I read the scriptures, like when you go to the Upanishads or whenever name them, they all talk about doing sadhana, the exercise, the effort. In fact, while Papaji says, it's and you say also to be. What do you have to do to be? You just are. You have to recognize it then.
Yeah.
So
But that you see, like there's that to be, nothing is required. Yet there are that momentum of patterns, you could say, and those play. And when they play, some kind of discomfort shows up, some kind of disease shows up, and so it's this ongoing thing of noticing when somehow it's moved out of.
I think it's still difficult because then you don't identify with patterns or my patterns, your patterns, and still there is this. Well, anyway, keeping quiet is maybe better than yeah.
Isaac.
Right.
is sitting with you, somehow the system drops into something very deliciously. It feels delicious. And yeah, and somehow, yeah, there is the longing to just savor it the whole day long.
Yeah, beautiful.
And at the same time, it's also something arises that wants to hold on to some experience that is, yeah, experienced. And there is such a fine line. And also the belief that no, it's but not possible. Thank you, Isaac.
Nice.
Isaac. Was after my voice, there was some struggle going on that the sensation had to end, or a wave had to end, or a war had to end. I can see it's a strong habit. The more that this whole flow is taken over. Yeah. Tilly kept the sense of I alive when this habit is playing of wanting to end in sensation or a wave or something. Yeah, the world can go on, but nothing will touch this.
Tina, thank you for your hosting. Thank you all. love, peace, beauty.